Well, I'm bored. I did like 2 videos. Diane's disgusted. She's having a bad day. She's gonna talk to me. I want out of here, man. It's not a bad place. It's just scoundrels are around. It sounds like school. They're trying to make it possible, which it would have been great for me if I'd had homeschooling back when I was young. But you see, my parent, I only had one, had to work. I did have a grandma, didn't have to. Maybe it could have happened. But you see, I needed to experience what you humans actually do to know what you are. And to make everybody happy is totally impossible. To fix it is going to hurt. Well, life doesn't happen if you don't make it. And I'm kind of trying to tell you how to be a, I'm not talking be a leader either. You guys are pretty good at managing things. But Daddy doesn't have much of a presence at the moment. He's that thing that might exist and might not. I'm here to tell you, just like Jesus did, and so many others, he does exist. Instead of us hiding between the cracks, trying to live among you, you should be hiding in the cracks the other way around. Well, Daddy did give Satan a head start, and yeah, we were the vermin, and even the bacteria were happy to be rid of us. Satan lives wherever he can find a place. I done told him I'll give it to you first, and I'll take it back. On every planet in any universe that I might come up with, because Daddy, seriously. His immenseness is so incredible. It's really amazing. As an individual, you want it to happen fast, and it doesn't. The one thing that you have to understand is, no matter how much you suffer, disease can hurt a lot worse and take a lot longer. Nailed to the cross, dragged to the streets. That sucks. Dragged to the streets, then nailed to the cross. Yeah, that sucks. Joan of Arc did her thing, and she was burned on the cross. A lot of witches who weren't always witches just disliked. A quick death is preferable if you actually believe that Daddy loves you. I'm hoping for a quick death. My legs are going numb. This is the age of diabetes, and I don't even eat that. Probably what I eat. No, but if you really, and I do, that, your number one goal, and this is what I will teach my kids if I ever have any, and I probably won't do it the traditional way. I had one when I was a teenager. You know, I had Sharon, and we only had sex like 3 or 4 times. We did the heavy stuff without the whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be for everybody, so I'm not getting into the details. But you'll feel it when you reach about 12 to 15. This is what you want to do. This is nature. But beyond nature, there is the calling. And if you can find that, your life will be so much better. Because when you make babies, you're responsible for them. And I'm even in a position in my mind, at least, because I wake up tomorrow and I'm back in this ghetto. They always want to fix the females because they're the meeker sex, meakr, meeker. They don't fight. Well, some of them do actually, but the males are generally more dominant and more in control. So we tried fixing them, but no. I mean, Daddy's given us so many gifts. I mean, I was thinking about, if I actually get to do what I want to do, I'm not going to get into too many details because I don't want it all completely known. Hawaii is my home. I'm looking at the unicorn in the mirror. You can see it. I see the mirror. But I'm going to be talking to the best of the best if I get the chance. I don't know that yet. And I got a lot of building to do. And I'm feeling like I have to respect it. If they did 2 years of service in the Mormon Church, do you wish to settle down? If that's your case, then so be it. If you want to serve me, you gotta see a doc if you're a male. And we're gonna do a really quick thing. Before we do that, though, you gotta make a couple specimens and put them in a sperm bank, which will be hiding behind the local clinic because I ain't paying nobody to make sure that everything's cold. That's not good enough for me. I mean, it only takes 5 seconds to make sure it stays cold if you got the right supplies. Meanwhile, you can be taking care of cuts, scrapes, and burns, and broken bones, and idiocy that they do to each other in growing up. So that makes it quite cheap. So in case, when you're actually ready to say, I really want to make a family, and my wife really wants to make a family, and we're ready, we have the finances and all that stuff, and, we're ready. And we're going to make it part of the whole and not something that doesn't know. Nature doesn't know. Nature just does. And it hopes for the best. And it has done better. But I gotta pee again. Damn it. That's me. By the way, I'm not gonna tell you how, but I have Candida albicans in my prostate. It's a fungal infection. I've always been an explorer. My body was something to explore. Mind as well. It's a penalty. So, as far as I know, doctors just said I wouldn't want to be you. I figured it out on my own. Thank you, asshole. But I'm on antifungals forever. Bottom line, now we have the internet actually, and you can actually not just social network. If you're really bored, find out what it is that matters to you. Learn anything that matters to you. Just like me, though, you'll find out if you didn't pay for it, nobody acknowledges that.